Hello. I decided for my first date with myself, that sounds really weird, but I'm committed, we're running with it, is I'm just gonna go to the library. I do not feel the most comfortable in like public spaces by myself. Like I'm fine. I'm not like, I do have social anxiety, but not like to where I can't go places by myself. But I feel like the library is a very common place for you to be alone. So we're taking baby steps, and I also wanted to do something that wasn't gonna cost money. So this is a very low risk, low cost, really no cost first date with myself. So I think what I'm gonna do is obviously look for books while I'm there, but I do have a little bit of work that I need to do, so I think I'm gonna bring my iPad with me and just like set up at one of the tables and get a little bit of work done while I'm there, because I just want to like be comfortable in my own company, if that makes sense. And I also really want to get more comfortable like filming in public specifically, and I feel like the library is a pretty safe place to do that because I can just like sit in the corner and have my camera up. Normally when I'm in public I use my phone because I feel like that's not as like bizarre. Like people are kind of used to people being on their phones, but having a camera on like a tripod that's weird. So we're gonna try that, and y'all are gonna come with me. So I guess it's not really a solo date, it's a date with you. Good morning. It is like an hour after my little sunrise excursion. I did film a whole like 5-minute long clip of me talking after the clips that you saw, like at the park. But the audio was like the audio wasn't on there. So I don't know what I did, but we're just going to pretend my background is the park and not my balcony because I don't know what happened. Anyway, Oh no, I put my coffee in this little thing and now I can't get it out. Okay. Cheers. I have known for a few days now, like, that I wanted to do like a sunrise Bible study. Just you there. I was gonna do it last week, but last week was really like cloudy all week. And then this morning, I had a dream, like I guess last night. I had a dream that I overslept and missed the sunrise. So when my alarm finally did go off, I like didn't believe it and I just turned it off. Like I thought it was a later alarm. And luckily, I always set like 2 or 3 alarms because I'm annoying. And when my second one went off, I was like, oh, it's actually only 5:45. And the sun was set to rise at 6:15. So my goal and what I accomplished was I left my house at like 6 and I got to a park. We have a park like just down the road at like 6:05, 6:10. And I set up at the little picnic table like you saw and realized like it's very hilly in that park. And the picnic table that I was sitting at was like in a valley. So I could see a lot of sky, but I didn't think I was gonna be able to see the sunrise, and I was getting worried because it was already like 6:20 and I was like, the sun is rising and I'm missing it. So that's why I moved and like laid out my blanket. I had to walk up a tall hill. Woe is me. But it was just really, really nice to spend that time in the Word surrounded by like nature. I was finally able to see the sunrise. I don't know how well you can see it on the clips that I took while I was there, but I had like prime sunrise view and then it was like blinding me once it had risen. So that was really cool. That is something that I can definitely see myself doing again in the future. Definitely not like an everyday thing. No. But occasionally when I'm just wanting to be a little bit more intentional or just really like connect with nature and the Lord, I could see myself going there again. So I just want to kind of touch base again on why I'm even doing this, this whole like dating myself thing. And basically it's because I'm a homebody. I'll just be honest, I'm a homebody. And I'm really good at finding excuses for not doing things. It's not that I don't want to do those things. It's just like, I don't know. I just always make excuses like, oh, well, I don't want to go without my husband, or I want to go with someone. And so like I'll be scrolling on social media or something and I'll see all these really cool things that people are doing and I'm like, ugh, I wish I could be doing all those things. I wish I had, you know, that aesthetic lifestyle and stuff. And then I realized I could, you know, because I'm a teacher, but I'm on summer break, so I effectively don't have a job right now. I have all the time I could ask for. So I just really wanted to be intentional about my time this summer and not, you know, get to the end of the summer and be like, oh, I didn't do anything. Like I just sat on my couch all summer long and didn't do anything. In part, it is to actually make myself do things and kind of create a life that I enjoy living, not just existing in. And I think that goes kind of hand in hand with like romanticizing my life. And of course also I just want to be really comfortable in my own company. I feel like that's a phrase that I keep repeating. But yes, I have friends. Yes, I have my husband. But at the end of the day, I don't want to not do things just because no one is available to me. Like I want to be comfortable going out and doing everything that I want to do on my own. So I'm trying to get more comfortable doing things on my own and enjoying my time and not being afraid to take up space, because that's another thing. Obviously in the places that I've gone today, like I went to the library, not today, in today's video, going to the library and the park, those are both like obviously public places, and so I don't feel like I'm taking up space there. But in other places, sometimes it's really easy for me to feel like I don't belong there and that like I should leave to make room for other people who did bring friends or who brought their family and stuff like that. So, and just because I'm there by myself doesn't mean I am any less deserving of the space or the time. So I am excited to continue this journey of finding confidence in myself and being intentional with my time and just having fun. Like I wanna have a life that I can look back on and be like, wow, I did a lot. Or, you know, just like I experienced a lot. And a lot of those experiences don't have to be like going on a big trip or anything. Like they can be the little things. Like I want to romanticize the everyday things so that every day is worth living. I hope all that made sense. Oh. Anyway. Now for my last date in this video, I decided to do something at home because both of the other things that I did involved leaving the house. So today I decided to spend a little bit of time doing some crafty things. I was torn between working in my reading journal and working my scrapbook, but I decided on my scrapbook because I went and printed out all of the pictures that I need to add from each month. And I have my little photo album here. This, I need to replace it. That's still just like the stock image that it came with. But what I've done in here is I've basically done 2 pages per month. So all I have in here right now is January and February. It's June. So I have March, April, and May. I have stickers. I am ready to go. And I think I'm just gonna, you know, put on some music maybe and just work on my scrapbook. I just finished with my scrapbook, so let's look. I added March and March. April was just 1 page. I didn't take a lot of pictures. And then May, which I'm going to show you this side and not this side because I have students, but yay. Okay. So with that being finished, I'm really excited to be done with this. Like this is my 2025 scrapbook, so I'm excited to be able to display this. And I grew up in a house where we had all of our photo albums were like under the coffee table or like on the shelf on the coffee table. And so we would just randomly get them out and look through them. And I loved looking through pictures of like me and my brothers when we were kids and like my parents when they were younger, and just like being able to watch all of us grow up through the pictures. So I'm really excited that I am continuing that legacy with my own scrapbooks. And with that, I think that is all that I have for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed, maybe learned something, have the confidence to go out and have a solo date with yourself. Stay tuned because I have 2 or 3 more of these planned. So if you liked this, be on the lookout for my next solo summer diaries. If you like this video, please make sure that you like it, comment any thoughts that you have, and make sure that you're subscribed so that I can see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.